Hello everybody and welcome to this week's edition of Trick Tips. My name is Andre Gretorp and we're going to be looking at another way how you can become a better player. Now, last week we worked on worker micro. We saw the priority system and we saw how good it is against rushes. We're going to be exploring that a little bit further in this week's edition of Trick Tips. Okay, so this is considered the level 2 version of worker micro, so please, I really implore you to go check that out if you haven't already seen it. We're going to actually discover a new way to incorporate this worker micro, and we're also going to see what the counter to worker micro is, something very important because we don't want to know a trick and then someone does it against us and we end up dying. Let's go ahead and get into game right now. Okay, so this is a normal situation with Terran versus Protoss. When you're mining your base, you have a single Marine out, and then all of a sudden, a rush is coming yet again. And we're going to look at this micro just in a little further detail. So I'm reacting, I say, oh no, you're actually attacking me. I'm going to go back into my mineral and watch. I attack move, and I surround completely, and then I hold position. And look what happens to this Zealot. It's just absolutely trapped. And that's another way we can really utilize hold position micro. You can see by attack moving into the unit, I've actually surrounded it completely, and then hold position takes off the priority, and the Zealot wants to kill the Marine, but of course it can't. Another use of worker micro. So again, let me explain what just happened. By surrounding my SCVs with the attack command, the Zealot wants to kill all of the SCVs while my Marine is still dealing damage. But when I hold position, the priority from the AI is saying, oh, I don't need to attack those SCVs anymore because they're not a threat. So they want to attack the Marine, but they're encased in a prison of SCVs, giving your Marine just free shots to do endless amounts of damage. It's something very valuable whenever you're witnessing some sort of Zealot attack or Marine attack or even Zergling attack. It's all very useful and you can now use it in your play. But let's go ahead and explore the ways we can defend against this if we're the Zealot. If we're the attacking player, how can we actually optimize our damage? Okay, so we have 6 Zerglings rushing a Protoss base, but look at this Protoss. He's so smart. He already has all of his probes in hold position command, so now it's very hard for me to do damage against this Zealot. I mean, I don't want to be attacking just one at a time, but how do I actually deal with this, right? I'm trying to get to that Zealot. I can't actually surround it. 6 Zerglings should kill 1 Zealot, by the way. So let's go ahead and explore the ways we're actually going to deal with this by repeating this. Okay, so same situation. Let's go ahead and try this. Now I'm going to show you hold position. And it's kind of cool. What hold position does is it actually auto-attacks anything around you, disregarding priority. Now, one way I could do this is take each individual Zergling and then focus attack on each probe. But that's hard to do as, you know, it only takes 3 shots for a single Zealot to kill you. So sometimes we just want to hug up really close and then press hold position. And that's going to deal with the priority system of the probes. It automatically attacks anything. It doesn't matter what the priority of the unit is. So you can see some of my Zerglings are attacking the probes, some of them are attacking the Zealots. And even though this Zealot is very well encased into the hold position probes, it doesn't matter anymore because we've disregarded the priority system. That's the power of hold position yet again, and it's the reason why you should use it against this type of micro. Worker micro is probably one of the most important things to defend against early rushes, but it's also important to have in your arsenal whenever you're in a best of 3 or best of 5. You want to be able to rush your opponent and do it effectively. And with worker micro and countering the worker micro, these are all tools for you to become a better player. We saw in the beginning how worker micro can crush Zealots or, you know, non-ranged attacking units, whether it be Zerglings or Zealots, just by holding position and keeping your Marines attacking them at all times. And then we saw if we just hold our own Zealots or our own Zerglings, we can actually kill the SCVs easily. And that's what's so important about hold position micro and worker micro. I hope it makes you a better player, and I hope you actually learn a ton from this. But that's going to do it for this week's edition of Trick Tip. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Email me at gretorp@nasl.tv if you have any more questions. But that's it. I'm out.